Welcome everyone. Today we are diving into something absolutely fascinating. How occasional fasting can boost our brain function. This is not about losing weight, following some crazy restrictive diet, or starving ourselves. Instead, we are going to explore how the timing of our meals can make our brain sharper, our mood more stable, and our energy more sustainable. Let's start with basic. What exactly is occasional fasting? Well, it is not a diet in the traditional sense. It's more like a pattern of eating. You cycle between the period of eating and fasting. Pretty simple, right? Some people do the 16:8 method, where they fast for the 16 hour and eat during an 8-hour window, like skipping breakfast and having their first meal at noon. Others go for a full 24-hour fasting once or twice in a week. There are a lot of variation out there, but the underlying principle is the same: giving our body and brain a break from constant digestion. There is some amazing science behind it. And it's not just about what we eat, but when we eat that has a profound impact on our brain. When we fast, our body and brain go through a cool process called autophagy. Think of it like our brain is spring cleaning. During autophagy, our cells, especially our brain cells, start breaking down and recycle old damaged protein and other waste that accumulated over time. We clear out the junk and suddenly everything works better. We can think more clearly, more focused for the longer time, and even make decisions faster. But that's not all. Fasting does more than just cleaning our brain. It actually helps it grow stronger. But how? Through something called BDNF. That is a brain-derived neurotrophic factor. So the BDNF is like a miracle grow for our brain. It increases the growth of new neurons and strengthens the connection between our existing brain cells. So fasting not only helps us feel mentally clear in the moment, but could also improve learning and memory in the long run. When you fast, your body switches from burning glucose, that is the sugar, for energy to burning fat, which produce the ketones. And some scientists believe that our brain actually prefers ketones as a fuel over glucose. People who fast often report feeling more focused, more energized, and even more creative when they are in fasted state. Let me give you a real world example. Some of the world's most creative minds, like Twitter ex-CEO Jack Dorsey, swear by occasional fasting. Dorsey does something pretty extreme. He eats only one meal a day and fasts for the rest of time. While that is not for everyone, it's interesting that the many successful people use fasting for fuel their productivity and creativity. Fasting does not just impact our mental clarity and focus, it can also affect our mood. When we fast, our brain becomes more resilient to stress, and some studies suggest that the fasting may boost our brain ability to handle a stress situation by reducing inflammation and enhancing the repair mechanism in our brain cells. Now let's talk about the long game. Fasting does not just help in the short term. Research suggests that the occasional fasting may also help protect against neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. By reducing oxidative stress and inflammation, fasting could essentially act as a shield, protecting our brain from the wear and tear of aging. It's like giving your brain an extra layer of protection. Of course, fasting is not always easy. When you first start, you might feel a bit irritable or have difficulty concentrating. But for most people, this is just your body adjusting to a new routine. The good news is, once your body adapts, you will likely start to notice those mental clarity benefits we have been talking about. One thing that really stands out to me is how fasting impacts our resilience, both mentally and physically. It's almost like giving our brain a workout. Just like our muscles get stronger from exercise, our brain becomes stronger and more adaptable from the mild stress fasting imposes. This might even explain why some people feel that fasting helps with anxiety or depression. Our brain becomes more flexible, more capable of handling emotional ups and downs. Fasting can help reset our circadian rhythms, the internal clock that tell us when to sleep and when to wake up. Some people use occasional fasting to combat jet lag or to adjust to new work schedule. It's like giving our body a little nudge in the right direction, helping us feel more aligned with the natural rhythm of the day. But let's not get carried away. Fasting is not magic bullet, and it's definitely not for everyone. If you fast for too long or do it too often, it can actually backfire, leading to fatigue, cognitive impairment, or even muscle loss. Like everything, it's about the balance. So start small and see how your body reacts with this. You don't have to fast every day to see benefit. You should do it for twice a week. It is also important to note that what we eat during our eating window matters. A diet rich in the whole foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grain, and healthy fat can amplify the brain boosting effect of fasting. Think of it this way: fasting is like giving our brain a break, but when we do it, we want to fuel it with the best nutrients possible. Something that's really exciting about the occasional fasting is its potential to unlock creativity and productivity. Imagine your brain is operating a peak performance. What could you accomplish? Some people report having their best idea or doing their most creative work during fasting periods. One important tip: if you are considering trying occasional fasting, stay hydrated. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day can help keep your energy level stable and prevent headache, which can sometimes be an issue when you are fasting. Some people find that having black coffee or tea in the morning also helps them get through the fasting period more easily. Now let's talk about something really cool, that is neuroplasticity. This is our brain's ability to reorganize and form new connections throughout our life. A study suggests that the occasional fasting might actually promote neuroplasticity. This means it could potentially help us learn new skills faster, improve our memory, and even recover from brain injury more effectively. Another fascinating area of research is the gut-brain connection. Our gut microbiome, the community of bacteria living in our digestive system, has a huge impact on our brain health. Some researchers think that fasting might help improve the healthier, more diverse gut microbiome, which in turn could improve mood, cognitive function, and even reduce anxiety. Here is an important tip for anyone thinking about trying occasional fasting. When you break your fast, do it gently. After hours of not eating, your digestive system might be a bit sensitive. Starting with something light like a smoothie or a small salad can help ease your body back into eating mode without overwhelming it. So, is occasional fasting the key to unlock our brain potential? Maybe. Certainly people feel more focused, more productive, and more in tune with their body. But like I said before, it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. The best way to find out if occasional fasting is right for you is to experiment and see how your body and brain respond to it. If you are interested in giving it a try, I would love to hear how it goes. Drop a comment below and let me know what your experience is. So thank you for the watching and see you in the next video.